Well, let's hear from Ricky now, actually, because you mentioned that Joe Calzaghe obviously following the path trodden by Ricky Hatton to Las Vegas. Hatton's been speaking to the BBC about life after that defeat to Mayweather. In fact, he's revealed the two have become quite good mates.
He's texted me a few times and he's phoned me a few times, and he said he would like to come over to Britain and watch one of my fights, and he even said to me, you know, even though I proved I'm the best, he said, Ricky, what I wouldn't give to have the love of the fans, what you've got is, you know, so, you know, being the way Floyd is, it must have been hard for him to give me a compliment like that, but he's certainly gone up in my estimations, and he is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He deserves to be. Now we're back off holiday, we should put the finishing touches to the next fight. I mean, well, I'm hoping that it might be the City of Manchester Stadium, but there's nothing definite yet, end of May. But there's loads of options, and I think in the next couple of weeks it should all be finalised and we'll be able to let everyone know. Probably end of May, first week in June, something like that, which is... Now I've had a couple of holidays, I'll get back, you know, I started back training in the gym already, and within the next couple of weeks I should know where I'm going, and I'll be back in training soon, I hope.
Well, that's Ricky Hatton talking at a recording of a question of Sport Relief. Don't forget to sign up, take part in your nearest Sport Relief mile, wherever you are in the UK, on Sunday, March the 16th. Fancy, Mike, are you going to get him there? The two of you together?
I'm busy, I'm doing all sorts of things.
For the two Red Sox.
I'm working on the celebrity boxing thing. I'm not in it, don't worry, I'm too old. I'm too old, don't get carried away, all of you, but I'm working on it.
Anyway, all the details at bbc.co.uk/sportrelief, and listen out next week for news of how boxing will play a major part in this year's Sport Relief campaign. What next for Hatton, guys?
Well, as he was saying there, it looks like it's going to be May the 24th, possibly. He also said there it may stretch into early June. A host of opponents have been mentioned as possibilities. The latest is a man from Cameroon called Herman Ngujo, who recently lost a close one against Paulie Malignaggi, an Italian-American, and who lost an equally close one against a former opponent of Hatton's, Jose Luis Castillo, in June of last year. But I think this is a fascinating time for Hatton, whoever the opponent is. This strikes me, I don't know about you, Steve, as the start of a third career for Hatton. If you look at that first chunk up to Costa-Gauzu, and then the one last fight in England against Carlos Mauser, then the big venture to the States, which went so well until December, and now he's really got to pick up the pieces, because it was such an emphatic defeat.
And the interesting thing here, Mike, and we've talked about this before, what do? Do you have a competitive fight, or do you have a 65,000 or 60,000 people inside the stadium, Manchester City's new stadium, and as a thank you to the fans, and at the same time won't there be some fans who are upset with that? I think Herman Ngudo is a good choice. Yeah. He's not exciting, he doesn't bang, and he's a perfectly good opponent. He's not a sexy opponent under any circumstances, and I don't see it being a great fight, a great visual spectacle, but it's a 50,000 person homecoming, Mike.
And it's like Manfredo against Joe Calzaghe.
Absolutely.
That was Joe's late homecoming
night out
after beating Jeff Lacey. Yeah.
Okay, well.